Hello everybody, hope you're doing really well. Today, what a treat I've got for you. Not only just with company for a change, but we found like a really amazing piece of history that I didn't even know about. I'm with Paul today.
Hi everybody.
A loyal subscriber of the channel who messaged me the other day. We've met up a few times actually. He messaged me the other day and he was like, Dan, did you know about this? And he took me a photo of this. And I was like, no, I didn't, which was crazy. So what I really enjoy about this is that, are we allowed to say, should we say where it is? Or should we just say, we'll say Midway. We'll say Midway. But put it like this, it's a place that in my naivety, I did not know about at all. Which I love, because I think for me, sometimes it's like, wow, there's still so much out there to know about. And I'm sure some of you watching at the moment probably might know this, but we don't. And we've taken a look, so let's just get all the history stuff out of the way briefly without giving it away. These are air raid shelters. That's all you need to know. But we don't know how far they stretch in. We don't know how far they go. We've seen the opposite ends of 3. Is that right?
3, yeah.
So we found 3, potentially a 4th one, but that might be a bit of a den. And like I said, we're not going to give anything else away apart from that. We've seen the escape hatches on all the opposite ones as well. But interestingly enough, the layout looks a little bit deceptive from the top. So I suppose the only way we're going to find out is actually by going in itself. Now we're going to start with the one that is easiest and hope that they might link up. I'm not sure really, although they are pretty much adjacent to each other. It's not uncommon. Could be a Grove Park thing, which would be handy. Anyway, let's go in. Thank you so much for showing me these, mate. Let's go and have a fun time. Come on. Just a heads up for everybody, there is bits of glass on this one, so I'm just making absolute sure. Oh wow, it's huge. Ta-da! Wow, very cool. There's one solitary cave spider up there.
Yeah.
Very cool. What do you think?
Wicked. Doesn't go up, does it?
No, it's a shame, but it's cool. Right, so we're in. How interesting. It's not a Stanton shelter. Looks like more of a custom shelter, actually. You can see they've concrete capped it with strips on top and then brick on the sides. I've actually never seen an air raid shelter like this in terms of construction. It looks more like a converted tram tunnel to me, just because of its ovalness. Bless the old butterflies. You can see our trademark escape hatch there. Interesting. Never knew about this before. Oh. And just to let you all know out there, this in theory is the easy one. We've got 2 more to go. What does that say on those bricks? STCRD. I won't give this location away. I'm amazed by this. Well done, mate. Thanks for showing us this. Yeah, I feel I was going to say, like today, I feel really sport actually when Paul sort of messaged me the other day and was like, oh look, you check these out. I was like, no, I haven't. The good thing is, gravity is taking us. It should be alright to get out on this one. We were both of us are normally, well, with obvious reason, you can be a bit worried when you come down to these places. And what I've always said before, the tricky thing is, it's all well and good going in, but can you get out? There he is, look, checking it all out.
That's amazing,
It's really cool, yeah. No signs of any benches that I can see. No clips or anything on the floor, no rivets. Do you know what? It's remarkably clean in here, really. Yeah, that's oh look, there's our spiders. Yeah, everybody, just because you love your cave spiders out there. Yeah, like how amazing. But no signs of any benches or anything. So very straightforward air raid shelters. I'm assuming they must have just had maybe just wooden seating, but normally you'd see it on the sides here of like if there was any imprint of like maybe benches or something, but if there is, they've been well worn away. Oh, I've just realised this little mate. See the bones?
Oops.
Yeah, we just trod on bones. Oh yeah, look, there we go. Typical. Probably what's happened is that poor thing's probably fallen in and not been able to get out. Yeah. Dreaded thing for anybody, really. But yeah, look at that. I can't even see if there's any pivot for a ladder or anything. There would have been a ladder, but whether there's any rivets or anything that would have held it in place, I have no idea on that. It should have come down from here, but the bricks look pretty clean, no holes in them to suggest anything. So I'm amazed at how clean this is. You know, of all the air raid shelters I've seen, pretty clean in here. Very, very cool. Right, shall we attempt to get out, mate?
Right.
So, right, we've hopefully got 2 more to do, but the other 2 are going to be a little bit more sketchy, but at least we know what we're in for now, so the only way is out. Let's do it. Right, well, we made it out the first one, which was the easier one, and now we're just taking a look at the other 2. Now, they should be pretty much the same, just a bit more of a tight squeeze. Now what I'm going to do is, obviously without giving away the location too much, just going to quickly go over. So forgive me everyone, I don't really want to make this too obvious, so I'm just going to show you the escape hatch on this one. Seems pretty infilled as well. Somebody's tried at one point to cap it over, and there was a ladder that somebody kindly put in, but just want to say everybody, just for a bit of a laugh, I like the way that Paul's obviously making me go down there first.
Oh, definitely.
He's found it for me. Brilliant lad, but like now he's like, no, you go, no, you go, mate, you go.
Just being polite. I'll see.
Let's go, come on. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, mate.
Yeah. That's who's never going to get
Oh
mine.
shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh, that's it.
I've got a brick.
You got a brick.
Oh. Right, can you pass me my... Well, everybody, as you probably overheard, I put my hand on the thing and oh my god. But we're in. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Whew. Well, I'll be. Oh my god, this is Cave Spider Central down here, mate. I'm not joking, there's freaking thousands of them. Hello, old friends. You've been busy, haven't you? Jeez. Oh. So yeah, I put my hand conveniently on a stinging nettle, and for once in my life, didn't have any gloves on. It's only a tiny one as well. Right, okay, so these are escape hatches you could see from the top. As you can see, it's been completely turfed in and overgrown. However, it's still relatively clean in here. But thankfully for Paul, he can be safe in the knowledge that it's exactly the same as the other ones, except worse for cave spiders. So yeah, that is, I haven't seen so many in a long time. And they're big buggers as well. Look at the size of you. That size of my, Christ, look at the size of you. Freaking tarantulas down here. Right. Let's take one more quick look up and down. Thankfully, the height of these means that I'm not grazing my head, and as you probably were aware, didn't have my man bun on as well, because that would have been very funny to be greeted with all those cave spiders that were here. Now the irony is, I've got to get out of this, and gravity helped me coming down, but I don't think it's going to help me getting back up. But thankfully, Paul is there to bring me back to the surface, I hope. Right, coming back up now, mate. Yeah, let's do it. Right, here we go. I'm all sorts of muddy. He got away with that one, he did.
I did, indeed.
He did. Bless him, he did try and help me though, but that was It's a lot of fun trying to get out of that one. Like I said, thankfully there was only a egg sac near the sort of entrance, enough that I could dodge it. Otherwise, there's loads of case wires. That would have been fun. But yeah, same as the other one. Now we need to head that way to do the final one. Let's go. Okay, right, everybody. Final one. We put a rope down there because you'll see when I go down there. In fact, what I might do is I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and just head straight in, everyone. I'm going to grab on this rope because it's a little bit vertical, but that's okay because I've got this rope we can hold on to. Okay, there we go. Sorry for shaky cam, everyone. Hey, and we're in. Oh, fucking hell. Excuse my language. Sorry, people of YouTube. Where the bloody hell's my torch? There we are. There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, this is the cleanest one. Probably for good reason, because bug all people. Oh. I'm not selling this to Paul with my weird noises, but we're in. Honestly, mate, I think you're going to be all right. Here we go. So yeah, what we've done is we've put a rope there just so that it's just going to give us something else to hold on to as we come out. And I won't embarrass Paul by filming him, bless him. But as you can see, the condition in this one is pretty damn good. It's what we always say, like, Paul when you actually mentioned it to me, he said, like, you know, we never show the romantic bit of all of us getting out of these places.
There's a reason.
There's a reason for that. But yeah, this is the escape hatch. Clean as anything, but you can see the amount of debris that's come down here. Again, I don't see any bolts for any ladders or anything that would have been attached. So like, what I'm trying to say by that, everybody, is I'm sure there was a ladder that was attached. It's just that you haven't seen where it would have been placed. You see the bricks are really clean. So it could have been a portable ladder. Oh, but yeah. I reckon it's going to be easier to get out than you think, mate.
Yeah, I think we're right.
Yeah, it's just thank God for gravity. But yeah, you can see why everybody you'd stumble down on that one. A lot of debris, but again, thank God for that rope. Just gives you a little bit of like comfort, I always think. And this is the only one that's got, as Paul noted, actually from the top, there's a door frame. Oh, here we go. See, I'm doing the same. So look at that, nice little door frame. And a couple of egg sacs at the front, which you'd always notice. A couple of cave spiders, but God blimey, nowhere near as many as the other one.
Oh, God. Don't look up.
Yeah, so I was going to say, just I don't anymore. I tend not to. I look ahead.
Now you've mentioned them.
Yeah, no, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Look at them, look. Bless him. That's what you got. Just be friends with them, and then they're all right. Although I don't know if they do bite.
Do they?
Yeah. They're not venomous, they bite. But then why wouldn't you not bite someone if you're just like, look, just get the frick out of my air raid shelter or cave? And they come in various shapes and sizes, everybody. Look, anybody hates spiders, there you go. It's going to freak you out for a second. And there's their wonderful egg sacs. But yeah, amazing. Honestly, mate, thank you for this.
More than welcome.
Honestly, it's like I said before, you know, I don't ever claim to know everything and everything, but this one was a proper surprise to me. I was like, how the hell? And also, by the way, just to let everybody know, this isn't on any records, because Paul would show me it. I was like, oh no, it's got to be on here somewhere, and I've just missed out on it. But no, it's not. So if you try looking at it on the records, you ain't going to find it.
I'll find it.
You ain't going to find it. Not on the obvious records anyway, let's just sort of say that one.
More
But,
ownage.
yeah. Still looking for some signs of a bench or something that would have been across, but there's nothing. Is there anything?
Now,
Oh yeah, there is there.
but there's not
No.
another one.
I mean, what? There's some more bones down there, look. There's a skull there. Whatever that was. Let's not worry about that. At least it wasn't a sacrifice. But yeah, amazing condition. I don't think I've seen ones that are sort of as rounded as this. Like I said, it reminds me of tram tunnels when you see the ovalness of them. And they're pretty large. And they're not Stanton shelters either, because obviously everybody would know what Stanton looks like. It's definitely not. Question is, what we haven't seen is, I'm assuming there would have been steps coming down, but the amount of rubble that is there, because it does, if we look at it, it goes quite far back. And there's a ladder. Yeah, it definitely would have had steps, because I've just realised that. I know it sounds, some of you might have been like, well, that's obvious, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. You can see there how it slopes down. But you can see how much that's overgrown with all of the waste and rubble that's been here since, well, we assume since World War II. So it's had a good 100+ years. What do you think, mate?
It's really impressive, isn't it?
Really is.
So clean.
Just turn my torch off and just see Paul's on. See how dark it is in here naturally if you're not, you know. Yeah, look at that. Just those pinpricks of light. Whew. Just covered in the amount of litter is ridiculous. It's just crazy. You see how many people have just been chucking stuff down, but only at the entrances.
Yeah.
Obviously they haven't been brave enough to actually come down here. Yeah. Yeah. Paul's obsessed with the spiders now. I made him aware of them. I don't think this is an advertisement for people who've never done exploring before, is it really? Because just these are cave spiders. These are things you're going to naturally see in most places. Yeah, it'd be fun to get out of this one. Thank God for the rope. Luckily, everyone, we didn't park too far away, so it meant I could get my rope out of the car, because otherwise that would have been a bit of a rookie error on our part. But for a change, as you can all see, I'm not on my own, which is a beautiful thing to actually happen. And more importantly, beautiful thing when somebody else has actually shown me something for a change. So I think a lot of you lot out there are very lazy. You know I'm joking, you know I'm joking, obviously. But yeah, brilliant, love it. Right. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
It's all right, let's go. He's pumped.
Coffee at the end of it.
Yeah, there is a copy of it. Let's go. Right, come on. There's another one of our escape hatches, everybody, from where we've been in. Obviously, extremely dangerous if you just happen to come into this woodland and all of a sudden you trip down. It's been noted, like I said, it makes sense with all the animal corpses. You can imagine poor things have probably fallen in there and never been able to get back out again. I know the feeling. But this is our air raid shelter in context. This wonderful mound here, beautiful in this, just this really incredible woodland, really. Such a treat. Hello, we've made it. We made it. The rope really worked. If it weren't for that rope, I think we both said that would have been quite a slippery one to get out of. So we just wanted to summarise really, because we were just sort of chatting about it. It's kind of weird for us because we can't give away the exact location of where we are, but we can talk about it in context. And it's what you were saying, they're remarkably clean.
Very clean. Very
They
clean.
are remarkably clean.
Yeah.
There was one tiny bit of graffiti in the one that I think was our one, wasn't it? Just
first
there.
one, yeah.
But it wasn't anything that was normal
No.
schoolboy graffiti, should we just sort of say.
Yeah, no.
But they were remarkably clean.
Really clean. And,
Really, yeah, all of them. I mean, brilliant. It's going to be a... I know when Paul watches back the third one, he'll be grateful he weren't in that one, because of them cave spiders in that one. That was Spider Alley in there. But no, it was really, honestly, mate, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
No,
Really
welcome.
means a lot, and it's
welcome.
great. Hopefully you lot out there enjoyed it as well. Some more air raid shelters, and more importantly, more air raid shelters that I never knew about that aren't even registered on any records. There you go, everyone. Always good to find some new stuff. What I'll do is, before I say goodbye, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart of all of you subscribing out there and everybody else, especially even Paul, because obviously for subscription and everything else. Is there anything anybody wants to check out? Instagram? Do you want me to get your link? Put that down there? if you
Yeah,
want?
can do. Yeah, I'll put an Instagram link bottom of this. That'd be
Yeah,
great, thank
so
you.
I'll put that in the about
Pictures
section.
for today.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll put Paul's Instagram down there. Don't harass him, alright? You know I'm quite a private person, so don't, if you want to get in contact through me for him, just send me an email, you'll be alright. Poor fella. That happened before, actually.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, just like, oh, you know Dan? I'm like, yeah. Right, okay. No, but honestly, from the bottom of my heart, everybody, thank you so much for your love, your kindness and your support. It really means a lot. There's people like Paul out there who've been subscribing for a long time and been supporting the channel. Amazing. Like I said, this is our third outing out together. And I just feel like spoilt, really, if I'm being honest. It's nice when somebody's like, hey, go to this, check this out. Do you know what I mean? And that infamous first photo he took and sent over to me on WhatsApp, like, do you know about it? No. No, I didn't.
Now you do.
No, I do. Anyway, much love to all of you out there. Take care, everybody. I'll see you all very soon. Take care, mate. See you later. Kapow. So, guys.